to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up, stainless steel. No heart, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart, but I make the motherfucker one day forget. Damn right, but I do it again. Yeah, I am right, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfucker never wanna let me what your life save. That shit, that's all I like, they bring me down, down. Like a nigga said, freeze. I won't be the one ending up on the D, bitch, please. But the only thing you just said came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. Fuck, we gonna fall. We let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. We gonna fuck, we gonna fall. We let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. They ain't never gave nothing to me. Every time I turn around, cats got their heads out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it.
Anything and everything is possible.
It would be so awesome if we could. The X Factor, Xander Garcia, ready for competition tonight against the Kieran Darkwatch, former VWE World Heavyweight Champion. Speaking of champions, take a look behind the broadcast position here. The current Pulse Heavyweight Champion, Niall Nightfire, is here tonight. Niall with a huge victory at Pulse Ground 03. All right, here he comes making his way to the ring right now. He is from New Orleans, Louisiana, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall at 265 pounds. He is the Kieran Darkwatch.
We killed a friend.
And when you think of the talent we've seen not only in the ring, but what we've seen in the audience here tonight, it's just crazy the amount of talent that there is all over the grid. And like I said, we're seeing history as Kieran and Xander have never faced off before, and we're seeing it here tonight.
Oh, you gotta love firsts. Absolutely gotta love firsts. The Darkwatch Express is rolling right here into the UHW arena.
You want it darker.
The UWF arena even exists anymore. Well, I could get a little tongue-tied sometimes too. It can happen to all of us.
Indeed it can. I'm walking proof of it.
Last man standing in this match here. That means one competitor has to incapacitate the other to where they cannot return to their feet by the referee's count of 10.
This should be great.
And you know, it's not going to be a slow count either, because Kendra's a very busy woman. She's got things to do. She's got places to be. You're the showgirl. That's the lifestyle you lead.
Indeed. And we just rhymed. Wow.
That's dangerous.
Yes, it is. Let's just move
There's
on.
the bell. Last man standing now officially underway between the X Factor, Xander Garcia, and the Kieran Darkwatch. Boy, did you see how fast Xander just got across that ring? You wouldn't expect that type of speed from a guy his size.
That was very impressive. And I've even seen both these guys in the ring before, but I don't think I've ever seen Xander take off like that.
I know I haven't. Nonetheless, they are in the center of the ring, collar and elbow tie-up. It's a lock-up. Let's see who makes the first move between these two. This is a last man standing match. It's into a wrist lock right there from the Kieran Darkwatch. He's trying to torque that arm of the much larger Xander Garcia. Well, there's a familiar competitor of the X Factor over there in the corner. I believe I see him. He's the Omen, Damian Crux. I've actually seen him compete a few times. He's a very impressive competitor too. And look at that, take waist lock into a face. Oh my goodness. A waist lock takedown right there from the X Factor. He's just going, keeping the pressure on. Look, crocodile kick right there. Xander didn't see that one coming. And now it's Kieran Darkwatch in charge with a front face lock. And then dropping that forearm right between the massive shoulder blades of Xander Garcia, followed by a whip into the corner. Here comes Kieran Darkwatch after him. Shoulder thrust right to the midsection. There is nowhere for the body of Xander Garcia to go. He is right up against the turnbuckles here, so he has to absorb the full brunt of it. Now it's Kieran Darkwatch sticking in the front face lock, dragging Xander Garcia back to the center of the ring.
Yeah, I was being quiet there because I just got fed two pretty interesting pieces of information.
All right.
This ring right here was Kieran's ring, and this was basically, I've been told, this is the beginning of his roots, and this is where the Erotic Express began, in the ring right before your very eyes.
Well, you talked about history, you talked about firsts. How about that one?
Which that is super cool.
Absolutely.
And speaking of super cool,
Yes.
and this is just downright, and I'm not talking about the posing that the Kieran Darkwatch is doing in the ring, because that's cool too. 133 Lindens.
Yes! What such tremendous generosity on behalf of everybody. Thank you all so much. Look at that big knee drop right there from the Kieran Darkwatch. Look at Xander Garcia showing that speed, getting up out of the way. Again, you would not expect that type of speed from a guy that size.
Full of all sorts of surprises here, but think of it, like I said, not only a first ever matchup, this is last man standing.
Well, these two are very good competitors, so what will it take for one to keep the other down for a count of 10? Oh, look at that shoulder breaker right there from Xander Garcia. Shoulder breaker, that was a very powerful combination right there. Xander keeping the pressure on.
I know, I wouldn't want to be in Kieran's place right now. There's no way I'd want that move done to me, especially by that man right there, the X Factor, Xander Garcia.
There's a whip into the ropes. Here comes Kieran Darkwatch. And
I know you usually say it, but I'll say it. Shades of AA.
Double
Great
A.
Arn Anderson. Yes.
Absolutely. Here comes Xander off the ropes again, hits the big knee drop, but Kieran Darkwatch rolled out of the way. It's the knee of Xander going right into the canvas. Opening right there for the Kieran.
There, because that could have been curtains. Curtains, I say.
Do not forget, folks, this is last man standing. Pinfall submissions, they do not count. The only way to win the match is to incapacitate your opponent to where they cannot return to their feet by the referee's count of 10. And now, laying in the fist, it is the Kieran Darkwatch, the Darkwatch Express, rolling right through his original ring here at the UHW Arena.
I think it's super cool that when I was told that, I'm like, it's cool because not only are we seeing, you know, history, you know, with the first time, you're also going back to history, back to your roots.
Absolutely.
And what a great time to do it, especially here for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Look at this. Kieran Darkwatch is trying to match power with Xander Garcia. Lifting knuckle lock. He's got Xander up in the air. Are you kidding me?
I don't know how he did it, but for a short time he had Xander off of his feet just by his knuckles.
And here comes the Darkwatch Lariat.
Oh, and just knocked him out. Silly.
That just floored Xander Garcia right there. That was impressive too, because Xander is not a small man.
Yeah, he's 6'9". Definitely not small, but
I mean, that's Kirok height right there.
let's see where Kendra's up to a 5 count.
Well, it looks like Xander's going to beat the count at least this time. Kieran Darkwatch is waiting for him in the corner. Don't forget, we still got our main event to come. It's Hell in a Cell. The Dark Siren, Samantha Foxy, and Lali Wayhan Dehasa tonight.
Whoa!
Headlock takedown right there from Xander Garcia.
Beautifully executed. I mean, he just took the Kieran Darkwatch down just lightning quick. But they're back up to their feet.
Great agility, too.
That was very impressive.
Oh, look at that hammerlock suplex. Kieran Darkwatch dropped right on that arm.
And that's absolutely devastating right there.
Referee Kendra is up to a count of 4, and now it appears that Kieran will be up by 5. 84,000 Lindens. That is just absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. Leg lariat right there from the Kieran Darkwatch. That was explosive. He didn't even see it coming.
It looks like Kieran might have been playing a little bit of possum.
Garcia. Front face lock strike right between the shoulder blades. I am still trying to kick the same cold that I was trying to kick at Wrestle Series 10. Can you believe that?
Actually, yes.
When it stays around, it just stays around. Here comes Kieran Darkwatch, charging right in there. The Darkwatch spear. He nailed it. The midsection of Xander Garcia taking the full brunt of that Darkwatch spear.
And you saw where he just collapsed face first like a rag doll.
There was
head with whiplash on that ring post.
That's like a pickup truck heading right into you. Finally up by the count of 7.
But Xander's able to, the X Factor, Xander Garcia was somehow able to pick himself up. He dropped back to a knee, but he's up.
Look at this suplex over the top rope down to the floor. Oh my God. He hit that trap suplex. It propelled. We'll follow the action outside the ring here. Remember, pinfalls do not count. Submissions do not count. The only way to win the match is to incapacitate your opponent to where they cannot return to their feet by the count of 10.
And that was very impressive. I mean, you can see where the strength of Xander Garcia, not only that, but use Kieran Darkwatch's own momentum against him. I mean, that was just a devastating, almost looked like a T-bone suplex. But over the top rope, all the way out to the floor. That was just...
And here comes Xander, face to face. Oh, look at that big forearm right there. That was a right to the jaw of Kieran Darkwatch. He's putting his whole body weight behind those shots. Uh-oh, we got company. We got company making their way down the ramp. That is Wild Wolf.
Oh.
What in the hell is he doing here? Right now, Kieran Darkwatch is throwing shots that have backed Xander all the way up to the barricade. Xander firing right back.
I've gotten word that I guess that's what Wild Wolf has been doing lately. He picks a target, just stares him down at some point.
Nonetheless, we've got Kieran Darkwatch and Xander Garcia just trading.
But what Wild Wolf is just lurking out here. I mean, what's he going to do?
He just shoved Kieran Darkwatch back. It looked like Wild Wolf was heading right for Kieran Darkwatch. But he may have clocked Xander instead.
So it looked like he might have been going for him and missed them both. But who knows what's going on here.
Oh, the action continues out here on the floor.
Like I said, it's all perfectly legal.
And a series of headbutts right there from the Kieran Darkwatch. Wild Wolf just clobbered Xander Garcia there. I don't think that was his intention, but it's what happened.
If I'm looking at this right, I think Wild Wolf was trying to hit. I'm not sure.
Well, that's what it looked like on my monitor. Well, here's the pickup from Kieran Darkwatch, trying to get the much larger Xander Garcia up. Oh, airplane spin right there from Kieran Darkwatch.
Just how? How?
Oh my goodness. Samoan drop outside the ring, just bricks. And Xander's back is hurt. You can see how much pain he is in. It was all started by that initial attempt right there from Wild Wolf. He was going for Kieran Darkwatch. Kieran got out of the way, and it was Xander who got clocked instead. Referee's up to a count of 6. Xander Garcia has not moved at all. Well, now he's starting to stir a little bit. Is he going to make it up before the referee reaches 10? He's almost there. He's up to 9. And oh no, Xander look. Oh, take a look at Xander. He is practically out on his feet. Nope, he drops back down to one knee. I don't think he's going to make it.
The judgment call here.
Well, if you're the referee, you have that in your discretion.
Looks like Kendra's looks like she's letting it go. I mean, that's impressive. Not only that Kieran Darkwatch was able to do that. The airplane spin to the Samoan drop, but oh look!
Wild Wolf just hit a leaping shoulder block and flattened Kieran Darkwatch with it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to hit Xander, but he knocked Kieran Darkwatch might be knocked out.
Well, referee Kendra has started her count. She's up to 2. Kieran Darkwatch is flat on his back outside the ring on the floor. Folks, Kieran Darkwatch hasn't moved at all.
Well, Wild Wolf is not exactly a small man.
No, he's very large. Referee up to 7.
Kieran is somehow, someway. How did he do that? He's back up, but
Out
not
right
for long.
There. That is X'd out right there.
That's got to be it.
No way in hell Kieran Darkwatch gets up from that. I would say you could thank Wild Wolf for the interference, but in the course of that, he actually got them both, so it's a wash.
True.
Referee's up to a count of 7, and Kieran Darkwatch has not stirred at all, barely, just a little bit. It doesn't look like he's going to make it here this time. And there's 10. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the last man standing match is the X Factor, Xander Garcia.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck me.